Okay, so a lot of people want me to share my day trading strategy, make an update on it. This is most simple, most effective way to trade. It's very easy, no guesswork involved. What we're going to do is do a 15-minute strategy, and I'm going to show you what SPY did today and how you could react to it and make lots of money. And I'm going to show you also how some of these indexes can be lagged, and you want to make sure you take the best one. So I like to use SPY is going to usually follow QQQ, right? If you look at QQQ on the 15-minute chart, pretty much looks the same. Then I also do IWM. IWM was an uptrend, and we'll get to that. And then the last one I like to day trade is gold. So these are the four things you need to know. But yeah, let's look at SPY. As you can see, what we want to make sure to get a solid trend, we want to look at the first 15-minute candles. And what I like to do is I draw a horizontal line from here and then from here. So you can see, let's make this white. You can barely clearly see this is your orb. This is what we like to call, like, when price goes above or below these lines, that is going to determine the trend. So you can see 945, we have a candle in here. We don't want to look for a wick here. We want to see an actual body go below or above or below. Well, we get our actual body at 10:15. We clearly go below it. But the next thing you want to see for is an entry. Yes, you could have got in on this right in here and made amazing money. I personally like to see the EMA 20 be the top band, and you want to get in as close as possible to it. So this right here is your real entry here, right here on this EMA 10, because it's close enough. If it gets to the 20, you could scale in and still make rather, really good money. So I was looking at QQQ, and you can see the same thing. You have your orb here, so right in here, and you can see how similar this is. On this candle right here, we get the downtrend. We wait for the EMA 20 to be the top band for an entry, and we wait for price to hit that. And then here to a T, we hit the 20, and then we go down. Make very nice money. This one kind of will, this right here, you can see how it hits it and goes down. You would have made decent money here. You might want to got in again, but as you can see, you really want to see if a candle closes above it. If you start seeing a 15-minute candle closing above this EMA 20, then that's where you look to get stopped out, okay? So, but as you can see, made massive money from here all the way down. So, but what I like to say is, you see how this went way above the 20. That's what I like to call the lagging. I would not take in QQQ here, because if you can see right at 11:30 for SPY, this one was not even touching the 20. So you see how if SPY hits that 20, this will make QQQ go slightly above the 20 and to scare you off. So you want to look for the index that has more room up to the 20. So if QQ, like for example, if SPY is hitting the EMA 5 and QQQ is hitting the EMA 10, then you want to take SPY, because if SPY hits the 20, then QQQ is going to get up more and more. They tend to follow each other. So that's a lot of things that people get confused about. Take the best one. SPY is the best one because, as you can see, we have more room to the 20. This right here hit the 10, whereas QQQ was going above the 20. So this I would have been definitely averaging down more on the 20 here. So this was a very, very nice play. So as you can see, clear downtrend, because one, you're below this 15-minute candle, and you just kept going down and down and down. And then we get this retrace up. We hit this 20, go down, 20, go down. But I'd like to take my trades before 12. So after 12, it gets a little riskier. You can do it and still make good money. You would have made money here, 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 and then it finally is breaking out of this. And then this is where you would get stopped if you wanted to keep playing at 4 p.m., which I don't see how anyone would if you're doing, unless you're doing futures, which is what I recommend. If you're trying to decide what to day trade, I think futures are the best, because this SPY is going to be the same as ES. So let's look at IWM. This was a whole different chart. I actually did take this one for minor gains, but you can see this is your first candle. We have the 945 candle. You wait for a candle close above it. It would be this candle here, the 1030. So you can see it's really easy to see. What you're going to be looking for calls or go long. So right here gives you a confirmation on 1030 that this is an uptrend. Doesn't mean you get in right away. You want to look for price to come back to this EMA 20. And that's what we did. I actually did get in on this, and I kind of did break even because what happened is it went way below this 20. This is kind of scary. This would definitely stop you out if you held through this. You don't see this on the 15-minute intraday, but on the 15-minute we hit this. We went up a little, but then I seen price coming back down, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna break even. But in theory, though, it worked because one, we had the 15-minute uptrend, and guess what? We just kept going up. So I mean, but if you do see something like this is the kind of things you're like, yeah, I'd rather just get stopped out. I don't want to hold this and hope and pray. Usually, if you're doing options, I like to do at least 3 DTE, and then a 10% stop loss. For futures, you just kind of have to judge it based on how low are you below this EMA 20. This right here would definitely be a stop out. I just like, you kind of have to judge it. But for me, it just depends. I do a dollar amount. If you're, doing about 3 micros, then maybe $100 stop loss, something like that. But yeah, you just have to judge it to like, okay, yeah, this one definitely below. This is too risky. But then again, it could go right up, but we don't want to trade based on that. The best trade today on this day is SPY. As you can see, downtrend hits the 10 and goes down. Where you would like to add, like I said, if the EMA 10 and 20 are this close, take the 10. It is totally fine because you can see on the QQQ, we were hitting the 20. This was way above here. So it was definitely due, it could easily follow this trend. And SPY has been perfect. It hits the 20 perfectly and goes down. So yeah, that's it. Gold for today did not give us any entries, but you can see right here, this is your 945 candle. You can see we did get a downtrend, but we did not get that EMA 20. And the reason why I would not take this EMA 10, even though it gave a perfect entry and went down, is because of the length to the 20. It has lots of room up to the 20. They're not as close together, where if it hits this 20, then you could take a loss here. What if you take a EMA 20 here, and then you could get 2 losses in a row. So I'd rather just take that SPY. But yeah, you could see constantly how this strategy works. Let's go to the day prior. I'll do one more day for you guys. But yeah, the main thing is I wanted to tell you guys, if you're doing options, do 3 DTE, 10% stop loss. If you're doing futures, you just got to judge it. If you see a candle like this, hits the 20 and then goes back up, then there's no body of a candle closing below this 20. You should still be in the trade, right? But obviously, if it keeps going down way below, then yeah, get a hard stop. So right in here is your 945 candle. We can clearly see, now this one's a little dicey, but you can see it does hit the uptrend because right in here, 945, you have a body of a candle closing above the 945, so that means uptrend, right? So we would be looking for calls, and guess what? The EMA 20 is also the most bottom band, which means it's going to act as a trampoline. So we hit this EMA 20 here, we go all the way down. This is a very good play. So we hit this 20, and then look at this monster move we get up all the way to the resistance of this upper orb, and how convenient we act as resistance here. We go back down to the 20, and then it goes up. I want to see QQQ and see if it was lagging to see if the QQQ went way below the 20. Like I said, you want to play the best setup. So right here is QQQ, because you want to look at, see which index makes the most sense. Are they giving different signals? Is one showing uptrend, one showing downtrend? And you can see on QQQ on this day, we were actually showing downtrend. So look at this. We hit the 945. EMA 20 is not the top band, so you wouldn't take it. You could take the EMA 10 if you want to get in early, but it's a little riskier. But as you can see, it worked perfectly. You get a downtrend confirmation on 1030. You go all the way up right in here, and this actually would stop you out. So I want to see maybe SPY was lagging. So at 1130, let's see what 1115, 1130. Let's see what happened around that mark here. Okay, here's that same scenario. So 11:30, 11:15, 11:30. So here's this 11:15 here. So you could see you would not be taking QQQ, in my opinion, because this could go way down. You really want to look for the best setup here. So sorry, this thing is all wild here. But yeah, I mean, you could definitely take it, but yeah, you would take a little loss. But then here's the upside here when you do take a loss. Once you see that the trend is shifting, like, yeah, this would be like, yeah, that just kind of sucks. Like, right, yeah, you take a little loss here, and then the trend is shifting. But guess what? right in here, you get back in for a long side. So you make out all your losses right back up, because right here you can see how the trend's shifting. So we had a downtrend to an uptrend. But SPY obviously are going to be usually your best ones. It just depends on the setup here. SPY was a very clean here. You get an uptrend confirmation here, you hit the 20, you go up. Hit the 20, you go up, and it goes up. I said I'd do one more, but that was the last one. But these are very addicting, so I'll do another one here. Here's your 945 opening range. Always do the first 15 minutes. And you can see we get a downtrend confirmation here at 10:30. So what we look for is buying puts. This is on 11:21. This trade right here hits the 20, and it actually goes right through it. And bam, you take your loss. But look at this. You change the trend. Look at this. The EMA 20 is now the most bottom band. You get a pullback right here. You go calls and you write it up. That's why I said it's not a bad idea to take a loss. Let's look at what QQQ was doing, see which one was lagging. No strategy is going to be perfect. Always take a loss when you need to. Oh, looks like I was doing the wrong data on this one. This was that last thing. Yeah, you can see, yeah, my bad. You can see like here was the other day here. You can see how QQQ downtrend, this is choppy. If you see like something like this is just choppy. And then right here, there is no trend till right here. But anyways, right here, usually when you take a loss, you just play that other trend side. So right here, you get the downtrend confirmation at 10:30. And then right in here, you would take the loss, and then you go up. So the SPY and QQQ are going to look very, very similar. So just do keep that in mind. I do like SPY a little more because that had that EMA 20 very foundation here, really spread out, and then the uptrend continues. So yeah, gold has been very good too. I really like gold. I'll show you, see if we get any gold here, like right in here. This is your 945 right here. You get the uptrend on 10-15 candle. You get your pullback right up in here. You see this beautiful EMA 20 pullback just for it to keep going up. And that's a beautiful play. Gold has been very good, so that's why I keep it on my list. Very nice pattern here. Hit the 20 to go up. I love the 20. It's not a bulletproof. Like I said, you have to look at is the market choppy. And this right here, using this strategy, will define, when the market is choppy or not. This strategy has been very good. Like I said, just stick to the plan. If you take a loss, it's totally fine. Just take the next trend direction. Like if it was supposed to be a put side day and it, just does a V-shaped pattern, does calls, then you look for that pullback to get into the calls, and then you make your loss back. So that's how I've been doing it. It's been very good. It's been giving very consistent wins. Like I said, SPY today has been very nice. Just taking those trades, doing exactly what it says. Do a lot of back testing doing this. It's just been very good. But you can see how when it does this kind of change, because this is a 15-minute time frame, it's going to change trends, eventually, right? But I have noticed after 12 p.m., it is more riskier. So try to take the trades before 12, and you can see how you would make bank on SPY with this massive drop here from this EMA 10 downwards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, comment. If you want to join the Discord, where I will give out these plays in real time and tell you exactly what I'm watching with the best trade idea, because sometimes SPY is better than QQQ, or QQQ is better than SPY, or sometimes IWM is better than SPY. So even though one of these trades might, it will say it failed, but sometimes I'm just not even going to take it. I'm going to trade, for example, gold, because gold has the best trend for the day. So you got to look for the best trend. And like you can see, for example, IWM had a beautiful trend for today, and it just kept going up after it hit that EMA 20. I took a break even because it just went a little lower than I wanted to. So once it went up, test this EMA 5, and then yeah. So it just really depends, guys. But you can see, like here, look at IWM. You had this 945. This candle here is confirming uptrend, and then you come up here, hit this 20, and then you go back up. But that's so late in the day, I probably wouldn't have taken that. But you can see how accurate it is, and then bam, it just keeps going up. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit day trade alerts when you join the Discord. If you want to have access to the day trade community, it is only $12 a month with swing trades involved, day trades. You get all that. But the most important is you get this day trading education. I'll post this video in here for you guys to watch and learn. And then I'll also watch all the swing trading education videos too. This one right here will set up your chart and everything. But this right here is more of not really a signal, even though I do signal service where I tell you guys exactly what I'm looking. I'll send a screenshot. I'll tell you, like, for example, if you hit day trade alerts, I'll say I'm in IWM calls. Now, when I say that, I'm always doing 3 DTE near like 1.50 premium. All right, one to two premium. I never really go above two, and then I'll stay out of IWM for a smaller gain. Don't like how it went below the EMA 20, so I tell you when I get out. And then there'll be lots of screenshots. I'll be like this right here, showing you guys. This one was a little different. It went, I draw the orb. I want to get in this one early. Usually this is kind of like a fib trade, right? Once you have this big down move, and once you recover half of this candle, right where that EMA 10 is, you can get this massive drop here. So a little more riskier, but I do plays like that. And so yeah, like you say, I give screenshots of what I'm looking for, and I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. Like I would want to short it, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my day trading strategy. It's the only day trading strategy I need. It works religiously. It gives you plays all the time. All you need is 1 to 2 plays a day. I also have a 1-minute strategy if you want to watch that. If you go to Day Trading Education, I had this 1-minute day trading consistent returns. It's where you go against the trend. So it works really well. But basically, if you could see like on the 1 minute, you see how all price has to revert to the mean. Well, basically, I look for price to touch this lower band with time distance away from this EMA 20, so that way when price goes up like this, you make bank, even though if it goes down. So hope you guys like this video. Like I said, I'll be in the Discord if you have any questions. I'm going to do some live streams. There is a channel here. Join the RTK live stream here, and I'll go in real time doing these setups. But the more you see this, the more you can be like, wow, this actually works. This works a lot. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like, subscribe, comment. Hope to see you in the Discord. $12 a month. Subscribe on your computer, and it'll be a flat rate fee. Do avoid doing it on your phone because it will charge an iOS fee. But yeah, you can read about all my services on the server shop. The Day and Swing Trading Plus gives you access to everything, guys. And then all these channels will be unlocked. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video, and appreciate you watching this video.